Okay, on the 4th, I participated in the coronavirus webinar, and that was kind of interesting. That was put on by the County Commissioners Association. If anybody wants more information, the Pennsylvania Department of Health has a great website and a very, very good section on coronavirus. And also, if you go to Commonwealth Health System, they have a section on there on coronavirus and their readiness. So, you know, we don't want to get people all excited. It's not exactly an epidemic in Wyoming County because the closest is Monroe and there was one. So, but just to keep everybody aware, that's all we're trying to do here. Okay, normally we don't approve purchase orders at the meeting, but we have a kind of a special one here, and it's a little bit larger amount, and I thought we should bring it up in the meeting. It's for $6,548. It's for purchase of the microphone system and installation in the main courtroom. And the sound system in the courtroom, I guess, is horrid, and they're expecting a huge crowd, and they won't be able to hear when they're talking to, primarily in the beginning, it's going to be when they're talking to the prospective jurors. And you have to have the microphone, the wireless mic, so they can, if they want to recuse themselves or anything else. So they do have the money in their budget in 2 different pots that they say they will not have to use. They can move it around. They have $4,000 in actually an equipment account, and they have the other $2,500 or $2,600 in another account that they can move. So that's something that is absolutely needed. But I just want to make everyone aware that this trial is going to cost us a lot of money, and that's just one of the many, many expenses, and you know, it's not cheap.
So that's the judge's money.
Yeah. Well, it's in his budget. Yeah.
Correct.
Do I hear a motion to approve the purchase? Nobody? I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. At the last meeting, and I think the meeting before, we talked about signing a cooperation agreement with TreeHab, who is going to be our new coordinator, I guess is the word we're looking for community development block grant funds. And that's through the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development. This all came about because of the Bridgeview project. We're trying to revive that, get that to fruition, or whatever we decide to do with it. And we felt that TreeHab was the best way to go because they do all the housing assistance in the county anyway, and that's what we kind of decided, I guess, at the last meeting. But I'd like to get a motion to make it official that we sign the cooperation agreement, which Paul has reviewed, we've all reviewed. So, anybody make a motion?
I move that we sign the agreement with TreeHab for the Bridgeview Commons Apartments.
I wholeheartedly second that.
We've got a number of meetings on this, yeah.
That expands though beyond just the Bridgeview, so it would be any CDBG.
She's going to be our new agent, yes.
Just make sure that the planning office gets the contact information, because we have it open. It's one of our open projects.
Sure.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll make sure that today.
Subtract the paperwork, but I simplified one for you guys. So yeah, we had 10 applicants. We had $50,000 set aside, so each of them applied for $5,000. So we are able to give away our whole pot this year. So it's pretty exciting. There's a lot of projects, everywhere from just Mechanic Borough requesting a new purchase of a new zero-turn mower to help with their maintenance down at the field or at the park, to playground installation, to baseball field rehab, to helping. 2 of the projects are actually going to help match a DCNR grant that both Factoryville had received for their Christy Mathewson Park. They fell a little bit short on their funding. Their bids came in a little over of what they had set aside as their in-kind match and what the grant award was. So they had a little bit of a difference to make up, and this grant is going to help them make up that difference. Exeter Township ran into the same thing with their kayak and canoe launch. I think they've bid it out 3 times now, and all of the bids were severely over budget. This last time they bid it out, and there was a $7,000 difference. So this $5,000 will help them make up a huge gap on that one. So lots of great projects. My recommendation, I checked to make sure that all of them met the requirements, that all of them had the appropriate paperwork. I don't have any problems with any of the applicants. My recommendation would be to award all of them. I can get the award letters out and get the ball rolling on their agreements.
Okay, I agree, but the list that she gave us has much more detail on it than what I had on here because I didn't want to have, the document. So if anybody wants it, we'll have copies made for you. But with the project description, I just had like one line or, a couple of words. So, I mean, it really goes into some detail on what's there, so I think that's a lot better. I know you guys from the press will be interested in these. We'll make sure you get copies before it's out. Do I have a motion to approve all 10?
Absolutely. I'll make that motion.
I'll second him.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye?
Thank you for all your hard work.
There will
Yes,
be
appreciate
a lot
it.
of
That's
happy
good. I'm so glad
applicants.
that we gave it all away, that everybody
Yeah,
applied.
it's a-
Okay, on the 27th also, there was a meeting with Karen Bobeck, Representative Karen Bobeck, PennDOT, the Fish Commission, Eden Township, about what is going to happen with the rest area. And I was sick, so you guys are...
I can give you a little bit of info about that. For those of you that don't know, we flip-flop back and forth whether we owned roadside rest or we didn't. And so I'll give you just in a nutshell. PennDOT, in 1952, we paid for the rest area. There was 8.1 acres, approximately $1,500. That was in September. and October, we gave PennDOT an easement for the roadside rest, so that it would be theirs as long as they maintained and kept it a roadside rest. PennDOT, I'll back up a little bit. In 1970, we acquired another 1.93 acres for about $3,000 is what the county paid for it. But PennDOT had a perpetual easement. The only way that would go away is if they abandoned the project. Well, they've let us know that they want to abandon the project. They don't have the resources or the people to take care of roadside rest anymore. So we made a decision to close it. It's back in the county for right now. The Fish and Game Commission will open it during trout season. They'll be in charge of it then, so that people can still fish and everything there, until we come up with a better plan for it. The county will evaluate the 10 acres potentially. It may be good for a greenways project or trails. Patriots Cove had some interest in it. We're not sure what we're going to do with it, but we promise we'll work on that so that we hope to maintain it a
But it will absolutely be open for
trout season.
for sure. They assured us that.
So yeah, they have a key to it right now, the Fish and Boat Commission. So it will be, we're waiting for a letter from PennDOT, but they're supposed to send it to us this week, where they recluse themselves from taking care of it in the future.
Motion to proclaim Casual Day on March 26th for colon and rectal cancer awareness and find a cure, I guess.
I'll make that motion.
No, second.
All in favor?
Aye. We also lit up the statues and everything with your colors and things, so we're trying to make it awareness all month long.
There's a lot of generally this morning, you actually see us all look very nice, yeah. Drive by at night, you'll see how good it looks. Okay, should I just read this? Whereas colon and rectal cancers are one of the most frequently diagnosed cancers in northeastern Pennsylvania, and whereas incidence and mortality rates in some areas are as much as 12% higher than the U.S. average, and whereas about 75% of new cases of colon and rectal cancer occur in patients of average risk, and whereas approximately 515 new cases are diagnosed and about 200 patients die from colon cancer each year in the counties of Lackawanna, Luzerne, Monroe, Pike, Susquehanna, Wayne, and Wyoming combined, whereas the Northeast Regional Cancer Institute has been easing the burden of cancer in northeastern Pennsylvania for over 28 years throughout the community, and patient services, hospital and practice support services, and cancer surveillance programs specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our region. And whereas on Thursday, March 26, 2020, the Northeast Regional Cancer Institute will sponsor the 17th annual Casual Colon Cancer Awareness Saves Unlimited Adult Lives Day to increase colon cancer awareness throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. And whereas Casual Day was established by the family of Helen Phillips, who fought a courageous battle against colon cancer and died in the summer of 2002. Now therefore, we, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Wyoming, do hereby urge residents of Wyoming County and all of northeastern Pennsylvania to be screened for early detection of colon cancer. Participate and support the Northeast Regional Cancer Institute in its colon cancer awareness efforts, and designate the month of March as Colon Cancer Awareness Month and March 26, 2020 as Casual Day in Wyoming County.
So moved.
So moved.